Hello, my brothers and sisters. It's good to come your way again. After a while, as I promised, I told you I was going to come back to continue from where I left off. Yes, I was talking about the Wazobia factor as a very big retrogressive phenomenon as far as Nigeria is concerned. It was and still is one of the main issue, the philosophy behind Wazobia. It is not the people, mark you, and you got to get that very straight. People from Wazobia region are not the problem. The elite and the philosophy behind Wazobia has been a problem from day one. Since independence and through the First Republic, before the coup in 1966, there has always been this Wazobia mentality which brought the regionalism in which the North, the East, and the West were like an autonomous regions. Yes, that laid the foundation for division. And when we even came to the federalism, it became a problem because people couldn't adapt to the federal system of government. So we are going to dismantle the ethnocentric Wazobian philosophy. It has been a retrogressive one. If we don't do it, Nigeria is not going to move forward. You may not understand what I'm talking about because some of you don't know that our regional identity is stronger than our national identity. Everybody from the East believe they are more Igbos than they are Nigerian. So it is with the Western, and of course, the main people who think Nigeria was bequeathed to them, those who feel a sense of ownership, the Northerners, they are even more so in all the equation, and that since the creation of the state, as it were, in 1960, Nigeria has never been a good country for it. We have not been better off for the Wazobia ideology. And when we came to federalism, we have been struggling. Yes, every regional elite, once they became president, they would begin to do the Emilokon kind of thing. That is what our president is doing right now. He feels that it is the turn of the West. We can't continue that way. Wazobia mentality cannot help Nigeria. Don't think we can be able to unite together when you don't put everybody in the same crucible. You treat people with the mindset that they don't count, when in actual sense you were soliciting for their vote to become the president of the country. When you were soliciting their vote, then we were one Nigeria. And after you got into power, so you now retrieve, you now record to your base, and then you started bringing all your people into the realm of governance, and you think that is good enough. So we can't continue in this trajectory because it has not helped us since independence. During the First Republic, it did not help us. Of course, the military also, I would say the military, we can give it to them a bit because they were governing from the center. They were not particularly ethnocentric, but by and large, they were all Northerners. 95, if not 90% of the leaders in the military regime, they were all Northerners. So we have always regionalized the country. There has never been a time where ethnicity has not played a part or a big role in the Nigerian political journey. So it is a big problem. Until we get away from this mindset, Nigeria cannot move forward. That is why I said Wazobia is a curse to us rather than a blessing. So the essence of this video is not to offend anybody or to make anybody feel that, oh, yes, one is being kind of like spited upon. No, the idea of Wazobia is what I'm talking about. It is very inimical to our national unity. It is inimical to our, common existence as a people. So, what would we expect the Israelites to say? Yeah, you say when it is their turn, they can do anything to reflect the kind of the beer in the equation because it is their turn. So whatever they do when it eventually becomes their turn, everybody is going to take it. And we don't understand how this and where this will lead us to. Yes, in Wazobia, there is no cohesion. There is no plain level field for the country and the people to be able to move together. Even when we have succeeded in working out the arithmetic of federalism, or what we call the federal character, cannot work in a system where everybody has a regional mentality. So if you look at the federal characters, whatever, they also have to manipulate it to make it. It was just sugar coated. Anytime you hear about federal character, it's a sugar coated something. Whether underneath, who are those they feed? They feed in their people. So the issue of federal character has not helped Nigeria so much because our Wazobia mentality is still being a major factor. You will say, well, they are the biggest ethnic tribes. That is not true. Those so-called ethnic tribes were coerced together. They are not ethnic tribe like that. It is a false ethnic tribe. It was falsely put together by the colonial masters. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. We are more than 500 ethnic groups in the Nigeria. You cannot put three and say they are the big ethnic groups. It can't work. That wasn't the case. Don't be fooled. We are more learned than that. It was the British manipulative style to be able to coerce these three giant tribes together to make it feel like they are the biggest. So I am not saying this. I'm just opening your eyes. We are all ethnic nationalities. Yes, the big elephants they are the major problem in Nigeria. Just think of it. I am not trying to be offensive in this, but I'm trying to wake us up to realize that the problem in Nigeria has not always come from anywhere other than these three so-called elephants in the room who are fighting every day. The problem of the north of Nigeria has always stemmed from the north. The problem of Nigeria has always stemmed from the east. The problem of Nigeria has always stemmed from the west. Yes, if there have been any from the south side, it is very minute. Yes, I can say that without equivocation. The fact of the matter is that Nigeria has not really played the role of nationalism. Nigerian elites have not played the role of national patriots, rather than being regional, ethnic, some of them, bigots. And they have used that ethnic bigotry to destroy the country. We can't continue this way. Anyone that is a godly person must frown at Nigeria's setup. It is not helping us. Look at the army. It is predominantly northerners. Look at the custom. It is predominantly westerner. Look at the immigration. It is predominantly easterner. All of these things are all set up, without a due consideration. When they are feeding people in, because they are the ones in control. They are the one in control. And it affecting everything. So once we are not able to break from the idea of Wazobia mentality, the idea of tribalism, the idea of my people, and your people, it can't work. We are all one people. We all stem from one big family, the black race, and we must be able to respect our individual base as Nigerians. Nigerian passport does not make you, more ethnic, whatever. It's a passport that does not respect or regard, your geographical location. We must be able to fight for inclusivity. We must be able to fight for oneness. Look at the whenever Nigeria is playing this game of soccer that we call football, it is always the time that Nigeria come together. When anything that is very unifying come, that is when we unite together. Other than that, we go into our different ethnic shares and begin to play ethnic politics. Nigerians, we must wake up. And we can't continue that way. It is not going to help us. We can't become a unified country where you don't spread, where you don't... What is wrong if you choose somebody that is the minister of defense from the south? What is wrong if you choose the minister of defense from the east? What is wrong if you choose the central governor from the... that we have to be very, intentional when we are placed in any key position. Every government that is not sensitive to the general goal, general vision of Nigeria to make it one, that leader is not working in the best interest of the country. So I am advising in my own little way from this little corner that our leaders should devoid themselves of ethnic bigotry. We should be more inclusive. We should bring everybody on board so we can be able to sing one song, hold ourselves together, and then we'll be able to walk the walk and then sing with one voice. That is my submission today. We have to tone down the gospel of ethnocentrism, and we must have to promote unity through all-inclusive governance. President Tinubu must work hard to include every tribe, every nationality, every ethnic nationality in his cabinet. I'm not saying that there are no ministers from other places, but key positions should be given to the Igbos. Key positions should be given to Hausas. Key positions should be given. It should be distributed so that that ethnic, nationality will be reflected in every governance, in every government that comes on board. That is my piece of advice. If we must move forward, we have to devise a way to promote the gospel of inclusivity, and that will help us to go a long way. God bless you, and please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please do comment. Please do give me a thumbs up. Whatever you can, do it to promote this channel. It is going to be digging out some of the things that are not really good, suggesting ways and means we can improve on them, and together we'll build a strong and vibrant nation that the world will be envious of. God bless you, and see you in my next video. Bye for now.